All right, y'all. So today we will be going more in depth with the cap breakers because this definitely was a much needed discussion. I've been seeing some confusion within the community on how exactly the cap breakers work. So I definitely wanted to drop this video just to clarify things for everybody so you can know what to expect with cap breakers going into NBA 2K25. Because it's already people plotting, trying to figure out how they can get legendary badges using the cap breakers and trying to get 99 steal, 99 three-pointer, and everybody's wilding. So we need to go ahead and talk about these cap breakers and how they actually work. And cap breakers is something new, so there's going to be a little confusion around it. So let's go ahead and talk about cap breakers, what they are, and how do they work. So something the community has been wanting for quite a while. We've wanted a way to increase attribute ratings above their max potential caps that are set in the builder when we create our builds, but we also wanted to have those increased ratings contribute towards unlocking animations, badges, and takeover requirements. And this is exactly what cap breakers do. So the language seems kind of confusing because of all the talk we've had in the community about how people plan to use the cap breakers. And one essential thing that people are forgetting is that it has to be within their build's max potential for that attribute. Now, cap breakers do sound amazing, right? But 2K had to put restrictions on them to keep things balanced in the game. You know, they didn't want everybody breaking the game with the cap breakers. So ultimately, we'll see how that turns out once the game comes out. But, you know, the restrictions are in place to give us that balance. So before I break down the language from the Corsair report and what exactly about cap breakers is confusing to people right now, let's go over the cap breaker restrictions. So the first one is each attribute can be increased a maximum of +5 above its cap. So you cannot add more than +5 to an attribute with the cap breakers. Once you add +5 to any attribute that you want, that's it. You'll have to add your other cap breakers to a different attribute. Now, the second restriction is where the confusion stems from. The second restriction is you can use a cap breaker on an attribute up to its max potential rating allowed by your build's height, weight, and wingspan, which is shown in the My Player Builder, while allocating your attribute potential. So with that being said, let's take a look at the builder and the side-by-side comparison so y'all can have a better visual representation of what's going on with the cap breakers. So before I break this down even further, let's go ahead and listen to 2K's example from the Corsair report with the cap breakers. So their example was, let's say that you have your ball handle attribute is maxed out at an 85. You can apply 2 cap breakers to play with an 87 ball handle rating and also unlock access to any animations, badges, or takeovers that require an 87 ball handle. But there's still one thing that's not registering with people. So let's dive deep into this image that I've created, looking at our max potential and then looking at where we allocate our attributes in the builder. All right, so what a lot of people are thinking with the cap breakers is that they can add as many cap breakers to an attribute as they want. That's the first thing that they're getting wrong. So like they said in the restrictions, you can only add +5 to an attribute and that's it. Once you add +5, you cannot add any more cap breakers to that attribute. The second thing that has been the biggest misconception with the cap breakers is that you can upgrade an attribute past its max potential. So let's go ahead and look at the max potential side on the left. As you can see, the 3-point shot, the max potential that it can go up to is a 90. It's like that because of how the vitals are laid out, the height, weight, and the wingspan. So with what they have over there, the highest max potential for 3-point shot is a 90. People are thinking that you can take that 90 and add the cap breakers to it and get you a 95 3-point shot, but that is not how it works. So since the 3-point shot is a 90, that's what the max potential is. So even with cap breakers, the highest you can take that 3-point shot is to a 90. So if you wanted to use all +5 of your cap breakers on 3-point shot, you would need to upgrade your build to an 85 3-pointer, then you can max it out to a 90 because that's what the max potential is. You cannot go over the max potential with the cap breakers. So if you want to get a 99 3-point shot with your cap breakers, you would need to go back and adjust your vitals to say 99 3-point shot with the max potential. So just like you see right there for pass accuracy, you can get a 99 pass accuracy with the vitals that's laid out on the left, the height, weight, and wingspan. That allows you to get a 99 with what is set at now. So if you want to use your cap breakers on that and get a 99 pass accuracy, you would need to upgrade your pass accuracy to a 94. Then you can add +5 from cap breakers to it to take you up to a 99 pass accuracy. That is how you would do that. So that's saving you some attribute points because you don't have to max it all the way up to a 99. You would only need to take it to a 94 pass accuracy, then add +5 cap breakers to it. Then you could get your 99 pass accuracy. And another thing that people have to remember is that there are only 15 cap breakers in total, and you earn those through rep rewards. So you have to earn them to begin with. And then the last restriction on the cap breakers is that you must progress an attribute to its max potential rating before applying a cap breaker. So again, with the pass accuracy example, in the builder, if you have a max potential of 99, you must upgrade your pass accuracy all the way to that 94 before you can add the cap breaker to it to get to a 99 if you were going to add +5 to it. Even if you were going to add 1 or 2 cap breakers, it doesn't matter. You still have to upgrade it all the way to that 94 first. Then you could start adding cap breakers to it, since the max potential was a 99. That would be the maximum that you could take it to. And then one last final important thing that people need to remember with the cap breakers is that people were concerned with everyone being able to make demigod builds. You know, with the way the builder is laid out now, seems like we have more attributes to allocate to our build in the builder, and we got cap breakers now. So people are worried about people, you know, having high attributes and being able to finesse the builder with the cap breakers and everything like that. So what y'all have to remember is that the max potential adjusts as you change your vitals in the builder. If you pay attention to the video of the builder, the max potential and stuff changes as you drop the height, weight, wingspan, all of that stuff. This build started off at 6'3" and it went down to 6'1". So, you know, you see all the changes that took place. -14 standing dunk, -10 post control, -3 to the mid range, -4 to the 3-point shot. So as you start adjusting your build to try to compensate and to try to unlock other badges and different animations for your build, other things are going to be affected and they're going to change. Like, yes, we do have cap breakers and you'll be able to use those with your attributes, but you have to remember that everything is not going to be able to be rated super high because certain other attributes are going to change. And then when you start allocating your attributes and actually putting certain things up that you need, you start adding on defense and playmaking and shooting and finishing, you're not going to have that many attributes because certain things are expensive. So, you know, all of that stuff is going to change as you make your build. As you see on the attribute side to the right, they put a 94 ball handle on there. Like, that is going to be pretty costly. And then they have a 85 3-pointer, 88 driving layup, and it's at an 87 overall. You still got to put up defense. Perimeter defense is going to add on quite a bit. And then if they want to add steal or whatever else they want to add to it, dunking, that's going to cost you quite a bit. So the amount of attributes that you're going to have is that's going to start dwindling down depending upon what category you're in. So that is going to affect, you know, what numbers you will be able to get for your attributes with the cap breakers and where, you know, those attributes will end up after you apply cap breakers to it. So I hope this video was helpful and I was able to clear up cap breakers a little bit better for you guys. If you got any other questions about cap breakers, feel free to drop them down in the comment section below. If you missed out on the builder video and everything you need to know about the builder, go ahead and check that out. As always, be sure to stay safe out here and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.